we're here in Basel, a city that I know very little about. I've never been here except for like traveling through, so I've never seen the city. I'm really curious on how it's going to turn out. Today I got my Minolta MD 35mm with me and my 50mm and a film camera, obviously. It's the Minolta X700. I got this one from my godfather, and it was my start into film photography, and to this day still one of my favorite film cameras to use because it's very easy, it's very durable, and yeah, I'm just kind of used to it. And yeah, I'm gonna have a look what I see here, what catches my eyes, and I hope you enjoy. I always like to wait in a place like this because there's always something happening, somebody walking past. And this was my first shot from today, so let's have a look. I saw a woman like with a red bathing suit down there, and the tree was kind of framing her. I'm not sure if it's gonna turn out because she's quite small, but maybe the effect on color is good enough. I got not sure what film is in there. I think it's a Kodak Gold 200, but I know the ISO is 200, and I always push it one stop, so I overexpose it. That way I get those pastel looking colors, but I'm not sure if it's gold or some other film, but I'm gonna see when I develop. Waiting for a subject because the frame needs something or somebody, but there's nobody coming yet. I had a moment where like there's an FC Basel sticker up here, and the guy walked past with his Lakers cap on. That would have been a fun moment, but I didn't notice his cap until it was too late. Damn it! It's always hard to find a moment in a sport that you don't know that fits a photo. Hope I got this one, but maybe not. I can't check. Ray submarine. You never know, you never know. I think I was moving too much. Probably. But maybe it works, but I'm not sure. I'm never sure. That's gonna be a theme in this video, being unsure. Okay, so I wanted to explain a bit why I'm shooting film, or what my kind of workflow is in this scenario. I usually when I'm in a city, because I'm from a very rural area, I don't live in a city. That's why I tend to just walk around, have a look at what like options I have, and what like in a cityscape I see a lot of things that are not usual to my surroundings. So probably some things that are interesting to me might not be interesting to somebody that is very used to a city. And then I usually just have 2 lenses with me, and I exchange on whether I want it to be feel more intimate, closer, than I use the 35mm. And otherwise, I like to use my 50mm lens. And at the 28, I rarely use in these instances because I'm too shy to go into people's faces, like Bruce Gilden or somebody like that. And I love the kind of work they do, but it's not for me. I'm not that confrontational. I don't want to get in trouble. So that's why I'm a bit of a pussy, and I use those lenses. And why film? Just because I lost like my appetite for photography during COVID, and I only got back into photography because I got this camera gifted from my godfather. And before that, I didn't shoot like any photos for a year, because the whole process to me, it just got so tiring. Just always when I took photos, I knew I had to edit them and to kind of select my favorites. And with film, I have this kind of limitation, those 36 frames, that's it. And I don't edit them a lot. Like it's more like what I get is what I get. And that workflow works for me better than like what I did before. And that's also why I shoot Fujifilm when I shoot digital, because Fujifilm is incredibly nice with those film settings, and I am very happy with the results I get, and I don't have to edit them. So I'm a very lazy photographer in that kind of sense, that I like to have something straight out of camera that I can work with without tampering with it a lot. Like that's my goal, most likely. Like that's the products that I'm most interested in. Yeah. Yeah. The camera I'm shooting with is very cheap, and it could easily be replaced when it's broken, because on thrift shops or like on eBay and Ricardo in Switzerland, you can get them for about 100 Swiss francs with a lens. And that's to me like very appealing, because I tend to break things a lot. So I can be like at ease that I always am able to replace this beauty. I don't want to platform the pharma companies, but I have to because it kind of looks nice. Nice plants. Maybe a cool subject, because she got some plants on her bicycle, and I had to wait a bit because the first person that passed by, I wasn't quick enough, but I think she was a good subject, or even a better subject than the first person. So I'm happy that I waited. But yeah. Check it out. Now I got a frame with this nice hut here, but I want a subject once more, so I have to wait till that woman over there is walking past this path. So I have to be a bit patient, but now I can really set up my frame and be ready for when she comes. wondering if it's able to jump in there, because it looks like a nice platform to jump out of. But I don't know if it's if the water is deep enough over there. But it looks like a fun place to jump in the water. Maybe some other time I can try that. Okay, maybe you already noticed my strategy of street photography is usually that I kind of see a frame or something interesting and I wait for a subject to come into frame, and then I usually try to force myself, and when I click the shutter, wait a little moment so the people don't know that I took a photo, and after that just walk away. But sometimes I fuck it up and I take the photo and out of reflexes go down, and then the people are like, oh, you took a photo of me. But yeah, it's a good strategy. It's a good strategy, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes you miss moments, or you'd have to wait too long to get the perfect shutter, the perfect photo, the perfect frame. But yeah, in general, I can recommend that strategy because it's not too intrusive, and people, you don't annoy people that much when you do it like that. Yeah, too slow. Maybe they come back. Would have been nice. Maybe I got it. Luckily I got my 50mm and not my 35mm on the camera right now, and I think I just got the wake surfer while he or she was jumping over a wave. But I wasn't close enough to really get the action, but I think it might work out as well. Gonna have to wait for when I get it developed at Film Lab in Zurich. I can really recommend their service, but they don't sponsor me. But maybe they will at some point. I hope so, at least. Hercules on his pillars. He looks so epic, like a superhero. But I think he knows it. I think he knows he's getting photographed. He's posing. Your video probably looks way better than my photo because I'm not sure if I got the exposure right. It's always a bit of a gamble shooting against the sun with film, and I never know like how much I should over or underexpose in those situations, so it could be that the photo looks like shit, but I can't tell you right now. But I think, yeah, that's an interesting one. Maybe the video looks way better, but you can imagine how it could look. And I talked about him looking like Hercules. Look at this. Look at that. Hercules. Now I wanted to take a picture of him. I was ready and he wasn't. Story of my life. But yeah, they have to grab him now. It looks like they are in a bit of a rush. Nothing special, but I had to take the picture just because it was kind of a story arc that wasn't finished. Now it is. The next time he's coming through, I won't take a picture at all. I'll ignore him.
Va a acabar mal la foto. Va a acabar a la sala.
So I'm on frame 38, so it's probably not gonna be a full picture anymore, or even a picture. But I just have to take it just to get this film done. And to be able to rewind, yeah, that's not gonna be a picture anymore. It wasn't gold, it was Color Plus, I think. That's Color Plus. Good film as well. But yeah, I think the light now really calls for my second roll, which is Kodak Gold. But it's only ISO 200, so maybe the light will get a bit tricky later. But I'll shoot as long as I can. I'll retake that one because I like the colors of those round things there. I don't know how they're called. We were just talking before about what I should say in my ending speech, and we came to the conclusion that I should do a little bit of a recap, maybe. And then I realized it's gonna be hard to do a recap because I don't know how my shots turned out. But in general, I can say I'm quite happy. I liked today our subject was kind of the Rhine and the people around, because it was like the place where the light was the prettiest. And now that the light is gone, I'm kind of getting to a limit what I can shoot with my 200 ISO film. But in general, I think I believe I got some good shots, and it was a fun experience. And I kind of see the city now in a bit of a different light. Maybe I should come here again and go a bit more like into the city itself, into the old town maybe, because now we were just like around the river. But I mean, the river has a lot to offer, so it made sense as well to do it that way. So yeah, and if you want to check out what I do, like I got an Instagram, Aaron Imlig, and I post most of my photos there, and I also got a YouTube channel, but my channel is very inactive. But maybe I'm getting inspired by this adventure here to do a bit more content on there as well. Yeah, thanks for watching, and maybe we see each other somewhere in a city or in the mountains. Bye.